I felt it was very quiet on campus. I was also very fearful of what could spur from the results. Um, I mean, I know we live in a very liberal state, but like before going to bed, I stayed up to 3 a.m. Watch Trump's speech. But before I went to bed, people were already posting on Facebook some very racist statuses, profile pics. Yeah, I was very just fearful of like what would occur. Well, there was the anti-Trump protest yesterday, and from what I've heard, they just a couple of Trump supporters came up and like tried to grab the American flag for them. I mean, I don't think it got violent, which is pretty good. That's the smart thing to do, like not like non-violent protesting. Um, yeah.
So that was day one. Do you think that sets a precedence for the rest of the 4 years?
Not necessarily. I mean, as Obama and Hillary said, we have to give him a chance. And I agree with that. We do have to give him a chance now that he got elected. Um, I think it'll just die down. I think it's a lot of social media hype for the past few days, but it'll die down. We'll just have to wait till he gets inaugurated.
I actually didn't step out this morning, well, yesterday, because I was sleeping in. I went to bed at 7, but when I woke up this morning, I went to breakfast with my roommate, and he said that there were protests by McKelding, and they were thinking about burning the American flag. So, like, the tone on campus has kind of changed a bit, but...
How do you feel about people who just have no opinion, like did not react to the election, and just say that everything's going to be okay?
So you just actually described me. So I actually didn't vote, but I was kind of upset with myself. And I guess there's like a lot of other people who didn't vote as well. But I care, but it's just like I didn't voice my opinion and I didn't use my opportunity there.
And why didn't you do that?
Like you said, I just feel like everything's gonna be all right. And if that, he can't really do like too much, like too many drastic things.
What makes you say that?
Good spirit. But I do support voting though. I feel like you should use your rights and voice your opinion.
I don't know if it actually was, but to me it just kind of felt kind of like somber, like quiet and like, yeah, I definitely felt like there was a negative vibe going around when I was walking to class in the morning. I don't think I'm personally going to be affected because I'm a middle-class white person. Like that was his demographic. I think mainly like minorities, women, I think they're more likely to be affected by this. And I think it's really bad for civil rights movements and really bad for all the progress we've made in the past 8 years. I know there was the Trump rally, the anti-Trump rally last night, and then the Trump supporters came and kind of made a scene about it, but I feel like that has been more than usual. I feel like the Trump supporters are kind of out there now and kind of like celebrating more and kind of more in your face than they have been in the past.
I feel like it was a little bit different. Everyone was like kind of like solemn. Like everyone I stopped and talked to, we were talking about the election, and then like one of my teachers like said not to worry about the assignment we had today for one of my classes, so like definitely a little different. I don't know. I feel like it's too soon to say because Trump is so unpredictable. Like I literally don't even, know what he wants to change and what he doesn't want to change, and I don't know. Depending on what Trump does, especially relating to like pro-choice things and especially with all the like rape cases like pending against him, he doesn't really have a lot of respect for women, so that might throw off like the balance of gender in his administration. So I guess it could have a big effect on me. Also, some of the social programs he might take away that women really need, so that also might have an effect.
Awesome.